Fairmont brand started in 1907 atop Nob Hill in San Francisco. Since then, many of the most famous historic hotels in the world have come into our brand, including the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, the Savoy in London, the Peace Hotel in Shanghai. So some of the most famous and iconic hotels in the world and some of the really special locations like here in Georgetown. So the brand has had a long-term commitment to sustainability, and this hotel has been no exception with their sustainability committee, their commitment and pursuit of LEED certification for existing buildings. We're really proud, and especially proud to be partnering with MetLife, the owners of the asset, who share a passion for sustainability.
Sustainability is very important to MetLife real estate investors. Wherever possible, we acquire LEED properties, develop LEED properties exclusively, and try to convert and certify existing properties. The hotel required significant renovations in terms of guest rooms, corridors, common areas. It also required significant mechanical upgrades due to deferred deficiencies, but also to keep up with current technologies with an eye on sustainability.
The hardest decision when you're doing a renovation of this magnitude is do you shut it down completely and do it all and then come back online, or you do it in phases? And from a business standpoint, our hotel is so established, for us to close it down completely and restart it, it's just not feasible. But the way that we worked with our owners and the construction companies was in a phasing approach, where we did the guest rooms in 3 floors at a time, kind of like a sandwich. You work your way down, and that has been the best approach.
LEED is the industry standard for sustainability, and I think in a market like Washington, D.C., which is highly competitive for hotel, meeting, and conference space, it's a demarcation, especially for investors, clients, and guests. They see the LEED certification, and they may not know everything that went into getting that certification, but I think there's a general awareness that it ties together the sustainability initiatives and differentiates the property. We felt it was very important for this project to endeavor to take advantage of the Energy Jumpstart Credit 67, where if we're able to demonstrate from the beginning of the project to the completion of the renovations a 20% or greater reduction in consumption, then we would qualify for that credit.
Sustainable business is smart business. We do it so that we leave a positive footprint for future generations, but it's also about business. In a city like Washington, where it's incredibly competitive and there are many LEED certified buildings here, we're doing this so that we can actually attract more business, that we are on a level playing field and making the hotel more profitable so that we can keep our colleagues engaged and employed for many years to come.
There were many projects which can give you a big ROI or energy savings, and so the key was really to balance which ones were the most important ones. And so for us, from a financial standpoint and also a LEED standpoint, our goal is to reduce our energy consumption by 20% over a 12-year period, and I'm very confident that we will reach that goal.
One way that we have tried to push the envelope a little bit, both with our staff and with our properties, is through something that we call the Energy and Sustainability Challenge. This is internal to MetLife. We've been running it for 2 years now. I'm thrilled to report that this year, and the challenge had just concluded a couple of months ago, the Fairmont Washington, D.C. won the National Hotel Award, as well as the overall National Award for all property types.
The great example that this hotel, Fairmont Washington, is making is to show that you don't have to start from scratch to create a LEED certified building. You can take an existing building and make meaningful changes in that building, not only in the construction and the back office infrastructure, but in terms of how you manage the building and operate it and maintain it to create real efficiencies in an existing building.